Yeah, good win here for number 5, Off Limits, long overdue, daughter of William Longsword, bred at Ratmore Stud, a C nominee and owner, Mr. Mario Ferreira. Louis Curson teams up with Chase Mozine, and Tandela is the gentleman that takes care of this filly. He's had to wait for some time, but she's rewarded you today, Tandela, so well done to you. 1,000 Rand, Gold Circle and Hollywoodbets. Well done to you and your filly. Congratulations to the winning groom of number 5, Off Limits, that has come through to open up the Pick 6. I'll mention Chase Mozine, but first up we'll have a chat to Louis Curson, and we don't want to delve too much into ratings, etc., but just having a quick chat with Louis off air. It's very difficult when you get that type of rating after winning a maiden, and you'll just have to hope and wait until she comes down.
You know, yeah, you can never go at the handicappers. The point is they do it to everybody. So it is a system, but now you've got to look at the program. That's what I was saying to you. Remember I said to you just now, you must look at the program. When you don't have other races, then that's what you've got to do. You'll run the filly in the Oaks, etc., to first of all expose her to the handicapper. Is she good enough? Because he's given her an 84 when she won a maiden. And she earned that 84. So just some of these horses takes a while to get them sort of where they belong, you know.
Well, you seem to have picked the right spot today.
Yeah, well, look, you were aiming at this race for a while, but you know you got to have the right rating. We only got into this race because it wasn't a full field. Yes. We would have been the first eliminated over the benchmark, so it is difficult. So what I'm saying is one must always consider the program as well with the stay, especially staying fillies. You know, there's no staying maiden over 2-3 this year in Natal. There's 2,300 meters maiden, so for colts, so the fillies have to run against colts. That's for the rest of the year. So you got to bear those things in mind. So when you win that maiden, geez, where's your race? What's your rating? You know.
Okay, coming back to the balance of your runners, you got a few left?
Yeah, I have. We've got 2 runners left. I think Emerald Green, you know, she's better on the turf, and she likes that Scottsville 6 furlong. That's, you know, won a good race there, 2 runs back. But she's going to have a chance. You know, you've got to put her into the trifectas and places and so on. And in the last race, Cotton Ron, he works better. He's got his issues. He works better than what he's been running. Today, he's got to show us something, you know, and we're doing our best with him. But overall, probably place chance to Emerald Green.
Well done to your team here.
Yeah, you got Des here. Maybe you want to talk about Declaration of Peace. They're exciting new sire. I've got some of them in training. They're very, very nice. And I must always say, Hollywoodbets, you guys rock. Thank you for the sponsorship.
Well done, Louis. Chase Mozine, things didn't go to plan when the starter says go on. Things were not going to plan. We were watching you, but you had to make a plan, which you did.
Yeah, these initially I was happy following Rachel because she was holding her spots, and then 2 guys went lapped her and had her a bit tight, and then she had to pull back, so we both ended up too far back. It wasn't by intention, but it's the way the race worked out.
Well, you went shy to go 3 wide around the turn because everything was coming back to you and you had nowhere to go.
100%. In saying, I know I was far back, but we were going very quick, so I was hoping they would come back, and when they did, I know she's a big galloper, so I was going to let her get caught flat-footed, and I made up ground very easy around the bend on the bit, so that helped at the end of the race.
Well, I think that was the winning move, so well done with the ride, and while she's taken a bit of time, the ability is there.
Yeah, the ability is there, but she's, for a filly that's had a few runs, she still looks around a hell of a lot and takes a bit of a hard ride. She got to the front, she was looking around, so hopefully she can improve, but we'll leave that to Mr. Goosen and his team. And just a big thank you to Des and to Mr. Ferreira. Thank you very much.
One on the board. Anything else from your side?
Only one more, Emerald Green, but not a best track Polly, but she's a competitive filly, she always tries.
Good ride, yeah.
Thank you, and thanks to my sponsors.
Well done, Chase Mozine. Des is on course. And nice to bump into you after some time, Des, but you're always there behind the scenes for these colours of Mario. How's Mario doing?
He's doing very well at the moment, so this is, well, it's been a nice couple of days with Amigo winning on the weekend.
Sure.
And then with this filly, look, I mean, the horses she ran against, she had to be a good thing, but it's always very hard, you know, to give 100% confidence.
Okay, she's won for you. She's got that second career win. I just want to take a step back from today's race meeting and talk a bit about Princess Kala, because we're all following her progress abroad. How's been the feedback to you?
These, unfortunately, Mr. Stewart that bought her, we don't really get any feedback.
Okay.
So the Sunday morning when she stood in the pens, I think I was more disappointed than what he was.
Okay. But hopefully they get to the bottom of things because she's that good.
Look, hopefully they do, and I mean, you know, the sad fact is it could have been one phone call to Sean Terry,
Sure,
you know, and just say, She went down to the start, no earmuffs. Other people that watched, we couldn't see it. They said she was misbehaving behind the pens, but that could also be, the noise. She's always had the earmuffs just before she went in.
Yes.
And she's never had a handler stand with her.
I hear you.
So whether it was stage fright, I just hope, that when she does run again, the same thing doesn't happen.
Yeah, I wish them all the best. And then Louis just touched on the stallion.
Yes, for anybody interested, Off Limits Half Brother is at the Cape sale. Very nice colt by the Stallion Declaration of Peace. Most probably we'll see there's about 14 in training now, so hopefully come January, February we will see them on the track.
Well, all the best, Des, to yourself and your team, and of course give our best to Mario.
I will do, thanks.
Yeah, well done to Des, and it's Off Limits that opens up the Pick Six.
Patrons, please take note of a late scratching. Race 4, number 7, Rastignac, elevated TCO2 levels. So race 4, number 7.